That is awesome, isn't it? Right, here we go then with another one, and at the moment can't see a thing, so let's hope this fog lifts a bit. We're on Pen Yr Ole Wen. Let's give it a go. Well, that is where Tryfan's supposed to be. Crazy fog. There it is. And this side is where Pen Yr Ole Wen's meant to be. So I've never seen it this bad before. I'm not sure this is going to even work, but let's see how we go. Yeah, so we're on Pen Yr Ole Wen today, 3,209 feet, and it's exactly the same height to the foot of Scafell Pike, which is England's highest mountain. Pretty much like the North Ridge of Tryfan, this one. That is awesome, isn't it? That's amazing. There's Tryfan there. And the gliders. Is that right? Incredible. So I'm on Pen Yr Ole Wen today, and Pen means head, Gwen means white, so it translates to head of the white slope. Pen Yr Ole Wen, and that's Tryfan behind me there. Incredible views up here. Right then, the old geology fact of the day: rhyolitic volcanic rock, and it's like an igneous rock formed from volcanoes, this mountain, and a lot of the mountains around Snowdon. I can see a load of people down here coming up like little ants. hell of an ascent. Tough finding a path at times up this mountain, and this is one of the 15 Welsh 3000s. This is, and as a challenge called the Welsh 3000s, you have to do all 15 of the highest Welsh mountains in 24 hours, so not sure how people do that. Got a lot of respect for people doing that. 15 Munros, and Munros when it's higher than 3,000 feet. So yeah, I bet that's a real tough one. I think that's the end of the scrambling now, but the wind's picking up, so I'm not sure about the drone. It's so steep, this mountain. It's like a 1 in 2 gradient apparently. 45 degrees, just like this all the way. Thought the scrambling was over, but be back on it. Going on. Let's get up there. There you go then, that's the summit of Pen Yr Ole Wen. Peace. So if you look over there in the far distance, you got the highest point in Wales, which is Snowdon, and that one over there is one of my favourites, which is Tryfan, and there's a paraglider there, and it's too windy for the drone, and with that paraglider that's too dangerous, so I don't want to risk the drone today. That's Carned the Fid over there. I'll do that in the future. So I just want to give a big shout out to today's video sponsor, which is Riddlebit Software's JETRUNNER game, which is an awesome parkour first person shooter game.
My name is Nick Acaster, and I will be your host for the next couple of days here at the America's Open. I can't wait.
So the game's available on the PC platform, and it can be downloaded from the Steam store. The link for that is in the description right at the top, and it's also at the top of the comments. There's a pinned comment.
The way she bobs and weaves to dodge the oncoming hail of fire, she's just way better than any newcomer has any right being.
I feel like I could take.
It's got really solid gameplay mechanics, and the art style's really nice as well, kind of a cel shaded comic style, so really good aesthetics.
Have a legend in the making, folks.
So you'll be running, jumping, sliding, shooting stuff. Really is great fun, this game. You'll be in locations all over the world. So I worked in the games industry myself for 10 years up until recently, so I know how hard it is to produce a game. It's got, really good retention levels, looks good, it's got really good gameplay mechanics, and this game really does tick all the boxes, so make sure you check it out on Steam. So I'm a couple of 100 feet down from the summit, and wind seems to have died down a bit here. I've got some epic views of Tryfan, so I might just give the drone a little go. Cannot believe the contrast from when I first started this hike. Certainly unbelievable. Couldn't see a thing. Couldn't see barely 10 foot in front of me. And now, it's as clear as day. All the fog's lifted. Clear, still and peaceful. I'll take it easy down here. Pretty steep. Quite a scramble that was, to be fair. Amazing. There you go, Molly. That's what you want. Nice little path. For the first time today, I think. Whew. I need this. Superb. So back in 1943 there was a plane crash and 5 people lost their lives on Pen Yr Ole Wen. An RAF Avro Anson crashed into the side of the mountain, and the engines apparently rolled 1,000 foot down the mountain. 1943, and there's the epic Tryfan. If you remember, back in May I scrambled up the North Ridge there, and that's the North Ridge directly in front of us. They used to actually be a lot higher and a bit of a different form, these mountains in Snowdonia, but over the millions of years been absolutely bruised and battered by the weather, wind, rain, lightning, snow. This is the current form now they're reduced to. They're still absolute beasts in my eyes, but used to be bigger. Certainly epic, isn't it? So that smaller rock to the left of Tryfan, that's known as Little Tryfan. Really popular for rock climbers, that one is. So there's Pen Yr Ole Wen. We couldn't see that this morning, couldn't see 10 foot in front of us hardly. But there it is. That's me at the base then. Yeah, a couple of people went missing on Pen Yr Ole Wen. and they were found recently. There was one guy who was actually missing for 13 years, a doctor, and he was found, I think it was the beginning of the year, with another guy, David Brookfield I think his name was. So you really got to be careful on these mountains. Maybe one false move or step can be the end, so be careful and rest in peace to them guys. We couldn't see a thing this morning, and it's clear as day now. And there's the epic Tryfan. So I squeezed on the end here, you're not supposed to really. Someone says you'll probably get a ticket, but I've got away with it again. Because if you look here, it says that get here before 9 AM, that's my recommendation. Got here at 9:30, there wasn't one space in any parking label. That's it then guys, I'm all wrapped up with another one. That was Pen Yr Ole Wen. Absolutely superb. And thanks to Riddlebit Software for sponsoring the video today. And I'll see you on the next one. Peace. Oop, nearly slipped then. Born slippery. What a house shag.